Hey everybody, this here is a Galaxy Lasko breeze machine, model 3525. It is a 9-inch, I believe, pivot floor fan, and this is one that I actually got last week from Savers near me. It's a very cute little fan, and it's actually the smaller version of the wind machine, which I have. Right there, as you can see. And you can clearly see the resemblance. The grill has the same design with these really wide vents on the front there, the slats there, and then these sort of side vents that go back, as you can see. That has it on there too. So they kind of took this design of the original wind machine, the Galaxy wind machine, and shrunk it down to create this one, which I think is pretty cool. Now this one, there's a couple of special characteristics about it. For starters, you can see the breeze machine logo is very similar to the wind machine logo. It's like the same style as the wavy Galaxy logo, which you can see. But this one, whoops, sorry, my light just decided to fall down for no reason. But anyways, this one is not labeled Galaxy or Lasko anywhere. On the wind machine, it says Galaxy on the knob there, and it is the wavy logo. But this one is just not branded anything at all, so I don't know if this would be considered a Galaxy made or a Lasko made one. I mean, obviously they were made by Lasko, but yeah, so another interesting thing is notice the blade set on this one. It looks familiar. That's because this is the exact same blade set that they used on the 9-inch Galaxy desk fans. This is my 9-inch gray one that I got from my church. It's my childhood one. But they used this same blade design for a lot of fans, actually. They used this also in their window fans, like their smaller window fans, where you could like turn the fan grill housing part around to change it from intake to exhaust. Yeah, so this blade was used in a few other models. Now, an interesting thing about this wind machine that I don't think I mentioned in the video that I made of it a few years back when I first got it, is that this one's blades are gray, which is pretty rare. I don't think I've ever seen another one with gray blades like that before. Normally, the blades are white, like this one's blades, which brings me to another point, which is I don't know if there were any of these that had gray blades like that. So you can see, you can't really see. Okay, you can sort of see the gray. Yeah, so I think there had to have existed some, or there probably existed some that have this blade on it, this gray blade. So, yeah, I have yet to find one like that, though. So, yeah, I guess I'll show you the back here. It's got 2 speeds, this rotary switch right here, and it's got knobs to adjust the height, or the pivot, and they're different from the knobs that are on the wind machine. On this one, they're like these 3 spoked nuts, and on this one, it's just like regular, like wing nuts. Yeah. The motor, it has one of those normal C-frame shaded pole motors, which are kind of cheap, but they do run for a very long time, and they run pretty cool, so they're all right, I guess. Now on the bottom here, you got your model information. Well, here's the stuff that's molded into the plastic, type 10, style 6M. I guess that means it's 10 inches instead of 9 inches, but that doesn't make any sense because the blade is the same as the 9-inch desk fan, so whatever. But the model number is actually stamped on this tag right here, model 3525, and I'm not sure what the date code is. Could be 1997 perhaps. I'm not sure. Maybe 1991. I don't know if that's a date code or not. But this is definitely a 90s model. So, oh, also it's missing one of its rubber feet. I did just notice that. It has the other 3. No big deal though. So now let's turn the fan on. Oh, also the tag in the center did have its original the film that goes over it, and I did remove that, so I love when people leave that on and I get to remove it. It's real satisfying to peel that off for the first time. So, anyways, let's start the fan up on high now. So, it's really quiet actually, which I'm surprised about because these galaxies, when they're on high, they absolutely fly for some reason, and they are not quiet on high, I have to say. This one is actually surprisingly very quiet, and it's kicking up a real good amount of air for such a small fan. Yeah, I definitely think I may use this one sometime this summer. Alright. And low. That's the thing about these shaded pole C-frame motors. They're cheap, but when they're used right, they are really quiet and they perform really well, and they last forever. So that's low. Very quiet, and I'm still feeling a good breeze. Okay. Spin it down from low, I guess. If I can get the switch here. That's not a terrible spin down time. I did oil it, actually right before I started this video, because when I got it, it was kind of stiff. But now I'm going to see if I can't, see if there's a startup sound. I don't think there is, but we'll try anyway. Yeah, there's not much of a startup sound. But we can at least now do a spin down from high. Okay, it probably still needs to be run a little more to break the bearings in, or to work that oil that I put in the bearings in. But, yeah, I don't know what else there is to say about this fan. I'm very happy with this one. It was a nice little surprise to find. And now I have the large version, the wind machine, and the small version, the breeze machine. So yeah. I'd like to find one with the gray blades if they did exist. But if not, I'm very happy with this one. And, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I will see you in the next video.